by studying or describing attributes, they are hiding the principles, and the main principle is ether, right?
Correct.
Why would they be doing that?
If it was, yeah.
Oh, you mean the atomists or
Yes.
the relativists?
Yeah, the quantum physicists. Isn't it?
Well, everything is built upon atomism. You must fundamentally deny the ether. I mean, even early on, I'm trying to remember the exact quote from Einstein. He admitted many, many times over, about the ether, but it cannot fit into his. He actually reified space and time as being thing. The one thing I can tell you with 100% certainty, of course, Nikola Tesla, had a pet pigeon. He was super gentle, and he's from all accounts, from all people, he's the most gentle soul on earth. So the one time he comes closest to foaming at the mouth was talking about the notion of space. Space does not exist. Space has no properties, as Nikola Tesla famously said. It's this, it's a phantasm. And of course, that space is the after effect of a divergent magnetic field. Space does not exist at all. And I mean that literally. Nikola Tesla himself said that. And of course, all of relativity is based upon the reification of space and time. Time doesn't exist either. Every ancient culture, everyone, and this is the reason why 4 is such a bad word, an ominous word in the Japanese means death. Every ancient culture said time is the number 4, and the only number missing in the Fibanaci sequence, the first 5 digits, is the number 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Time doesn't exist. It is a measure of magnitudes.
Wow.
There's a neat little book that you could download, and I digitized all the works of Dr. Ananda Swami. It's a brilliant book called Time and Eternity, where you could read about every ancient culture's explanation of time. And I don't mean like Joe Schmo's explanation. I mean the real wise, brilliant masters of metaphysics. And they all agree time does not exist. It is a measure. It's not a thing itself. Space has no properties. So we're talking about unicorns and leprechauns that relativity has reified. When you remove the ether, you have to create this other construct upon which the foundation of relativity must be based, and it's based upon space-time. Curved space-time. Well, you can't curve space-time, and it's ridiculous. I don't want to make a crude analogy. I've kind of humorously said it's analogous to bending. Well, I don't want to say that. It's kind of a funny little thing that makes people remember stuff. You're talking about bending things that don't exist, like bending unicorn horns or something. There's no curved space-time. Time is a measure, and space doesn't exist. Space has no properties. Nikola Tesla himself said this over and over and over again. He said that it cannot act upon anything because it has no properties whereby which or through which it can act upon it. It's like a notion of emptiness. Emptiness is not a thing. It's a qualifier of something else. Something is shunya or empty of something else. Space has no properties.